Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun to send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. The Bitcoin dipped and we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday. We have a lot going on today, including the fact that our spotlight, or maybe some doom light, is the fact that the World's Liberty Financial Project, which is the Trump family project, has been attacked. Woo! Spice. We have a lot going on today. We have a few headlines to run through. I believe tonight is the State of the Union, which is definitely going to draw a lot of headlines. I'm sure we'll be talking about it tomorrow. We have Zach XBT, who's like this major internet sleuth. He's an investigator on the blockchain. He said that he's about to expose somebody within the next about 24 to 48 hours. Crypto.com is coming through. We might see some good stuff from them. We also have this Hong Kong-based company that is looking to bring their business to the US. Is this good? Is this bullish? Is it bearish? Is it a little bit shady? We'll discuss it along with your coins to watch and your market recap. So if you guys are ready for the zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of... Hold on, where did my subscribers go? All right, 25,130 is the goal. Let's do this thing. We are getting after it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you. And shout out to our 3 amazing sponsors of this lovely podcast, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. And then go up to the moon with Uphold. All right, let's do this thing. Say good morning to me, please. We have Silver Days. Good morning, Fitz, Flat Earth, Mama Shadow. We got Chipper. Mark Smithson is in chat. Mike Volmer is chatting with everyone. With Jesse. We have we have Backup. We have Paco. Good morning, Elric. Verhoofty Floof. Good morning. As always, thank you to Black Hat. We have Bobby F. Good morning. John Shanks. Good morning. Yukio is on X with Mike Mazzone. Silverback is here. Aquarian. Good morning. Chipper, we have, who else? Woo, you guys are really chatting it up. Ian F is chilling. Andy S is here. John Legend with all his emojis. We love that. Good morning. Guys, random question though. Were you guys able to see this stream? Was it getting recommended to you this morning on your homepage on YouTube? Omni Seeker, good morning. Mo, good morning. Everyone, good morning. Nice to see everyone. Leo, Mo, Pack Crypto. Genius is in chat. Good morning. All right, if I missed you, then you could yell at me and make sure I say good morning to you. But we're going to get into the market recap, guys. Let me know if you guys saw this stream on YouTube or if you had to manually go search it. Because I don't know, we're having issues. I saw Alex's stream was not getting recommended this morning. I had to like literally go search for him. So yeah, okay. So keep me posting in the chat, please. We have the market recap. That is really just not that special today. But we do have Pippin up 8.5%. Decred is up at 6.3. The rest of the market seems a little bit red. And again, we tried to hold support here at 68, 69K. We fell below that. I am looking at our wick low at about 60K. Looking at our other chart here, it's just blatantly obvious that's probably where we're going next. We already had a wick low today that was around 62K. We are down 1.46%, currently sitting at $63,700. As you can see, the volume has not been that high. Even Market Cipher, that red bringing you down. VWAP is down confidently, which is a bearish signal. Red dot has been printed, killing this momentum. And then you look at the RSI, guys. Look at the RSI, bordering that oversold. Send it down. again, combined VWAP and that RSI going down, I would say we have a pretty interesting path, maybe clear down to $60,000. And if it happens, good for us, because you know what? It's cheaper Bitcoin for us to buy. Now, we do know that there's a lot of liquidations that have gone down, and I can't even like believe the amount of liquidations. Like $700 billion or something like that was wiped out from the stock market yesterday. And then even with crypto, exchanges have liquidated $360 million worth of leveraged bets in 24 hours. Bullish bets or longs face the brunt, accounting for over 90% of total liquidations on exchanges including Hyperliquid, Huobi or HTX, Aster, BitMEX, and Bitfinex. So that is major. That's a lot of money. Look, on Deribit too, where there are Bitcoin and Ether put options, they're trading at over 10 volatility premium to calls out to end March expiry. Shows heightened concerns of an extended price sell-off. Now, I don't know, y'all. I'm bullish. I am hyper bullish. And you know what? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Write Delulu, put Delulu emojis if you think I'm absolutely insane. Like my hair is like out to here right now. And that's kind of how I feel like my brain is. I feel like I'm just a little bit wonky. I feel like what's this piece over here? I feel like I'm a little wonky. I feel like I'm a little cray-cray, you know? It seems so interesting, doesn't it? It does. It does. And you know what's actually interesting? The Ethereum Foundation. What are they doing? Breaking news headlines start now. The ETH Foundation. People are skeptical of Vitalik. They're skeptical of a lot of people because they're taking their ETH treasury and apparently putting it to work for the future. 70,000 ETH have been put to work. Take a gander. Take a gander. The ETH Foundation has started taking part or staking part of their treasury holdings, putting around 70,000 ETH to work as part of their plan to support ongoing operations in the ecosystem. This commenced with 2016 ETH deposit, like my birthday 216, and uses Dirk and Vouch, an open source validator tool developed by infrastructure firm Attestant, according to the foundation. Now, Dirk functions as a distributed signer that allows for coordination access across multiple jurisdictions and reduces single points of failure, while Vouch handles validator duties. Now, this is very interesting because rather than them just holding the ETH, now the Ethereum Foundation, they plan to earn staking rewards and redirect those back into funding protocol research, ecosystem development, and community grants. So there you go. That's what's happening with the ETH Foundation. Everyone's losing their noodles a little bit, so I guess we could chill. I guess they're saying we're doing the good. We're doing the good over here. Right, Omni Seeker. Hello, Tony. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate it. We love our hearts on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for being here as the Telegram CEO is facing a Russian probe. I really feel bad for Sir Telegram because I feel like he just goes through it. Like he just got kidnapped by the French government. Now he's getting harassed by Russia. I mean, I don't know. This is very freaking interesting. Very interesting. I feel like Sir Telegram just gets slammed every 5 minutes. Pavel Durov. I would love to meet Sir Durov. Like something about him just screams like he's like maxing out his aura. Like he has like really good aura. Like very tough aura. You know what I mean? Like it's there. Now, Sir Durov is being investigated in Russia as part of a criminal case involving allegations of facilitation of terrorist activities. Official state publication reported on Tuesday, citing the Federal Security Service, the FSB. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov reportedly confirmed this investigation, saying that the reports were based on materials from the SFB, which was carrying out their functions. Now, I thought this was very interesting because Telegram is not complying with their demands to remove what they thought was extremist-linked content. And according to state-linked Pravda, Telegram has not removed almost 155,000 channels, chats, and bots flagged for illegal or harmful content locally. This includes, and this is the largest categories, including 104,093 channels containing false information, 10,598 promoting extremism, over 4,000 justifying extremist activity, and over 3,700 related to DRUGS. Now, Durov said, and this is CEO Telegram, he goes, Russia's hope is that it could create tech national champions by banning all their competitors is delusional. Every real national super app was forged into fierce private competition like WeChat and Line, which WeChat is just wild. WeChat is ridiculous. Competition and innovation are two sides of the same coin. And this is also what I thought was so amazing, because he said other countries, including Iran, have attempted similar strategies and failed. Despite the ban, most Iranians still use Telegram and prefer it to surveilled apps. Yes. And he also said, which he's popping off here, he said, restricting citizens' freedom is never the right answer. Telegram stands for freedom of speech and privacy, no matter the pressure. Woo! This is the problem. This is the problem. All of these governments want to censor you. They do not want you to spread information around. Iran's government literally cut the internet, and they were cutting everyone off from everything because they did not want others to spread information, so that way they could not successfully rebel against the Iranian regime. And so in Russia, if you know, in Russia, and I've seen videos of it, where they literally have, like, you know, instead of McDonald's, they have their own version. Instead of Starbucks, they have their own version. They literally just rename it, but it's the same stuff, probably better ingredients. You got to give Russia the credit for that. However, they want to take every other brand from around the world and make it their own. So again, they have control over every single part of the supply chain when it comes to physical stores or communication when it comes to apps like Telegram. And I really do respect Sir Durov for facing all of these world's leaders and saying, you know what, I'm throwing my hands up in the air because I literally don't care about what you're telling me. And we're still going to have Telegram. I gotta say, baller. And you know why else Russia and a bunch of these countries probably don't favor Telegram, besides the free speech aspect, is because they have crypto wallets integrated in there. So people are able to build businesses, build apps, and communicate and transact over Telegram without intermediaries. And that is fire. We like that. And so he still is dealing with the French government. He was literally kidnapped by the French government. This dude has been through it. But you know what? He's a Bitcoin bull. He knows what freedom of speech is, and he's been buying Bitcoin and holding. And that's what's got him through all of the crazy things that he's been through. So you know what, Sir Durov, keep getting it. I'm on Sir Durov's team. I'm like one of his biggest fans at the moment. I would love to interview him. That would be so fantastic. Anyway, Hong Kong is infiltrating the US. Everyone believes like Hong Kong and China is different. I believe they're the same freaking people. Okay, let's not get ridiculous here. And so I do believe that China owns majority of the stock market, and everyone could throw their little opinions in there. Not little opinions. Your opinion is valid. You're a big boy or a big woman, whatever you are. Not a big woman. That's offensive. Anyway, I do believe China owns the stock market. However, Hong Kong's Red Dot Pay, or Redot Pay, however you could pronounce this stuff, they're planning to have a $1 billion IPO in New York. So we have, again, another company from another country that's sliding on in and trying to get into our business. And you know what? They're hiring the banks, and they're getting involved with stablecoins. Meanwhile, you have the US that's like, oh my gosh, can we handle stablecoins? Oh my gosh, can we even do the Genius Act? Is it even real? What was the point of the Genius Act when literally that whole thing was for stablecoins? Meanwhile, it covered nothing of what was important. And now we have the Clarity Act, which is not clear whatsoever. It's all smoke and mirrors. But yeah, let's have a Hong Kong-based company come in. Like that makes so much sense. It makes so much freaking sense. Now, this is Red Dot Pay, which is a Hong Kong-based stablecoin payments upstart. And mind you, nothing in Hong Kong or in China happens without the CCP. And this is why I believe that China is playing with us, guys. They're playing with us. Why? Why, Randy, why are they playing with us? Because think about it, fam. Hong Kong Monetary Authority. You know what? We're pulling up the freaking receipts. I'm going to show you guys when I pull up the receipts. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, why don't you look at that? Oh, look at this special link that just opened. It's the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. It's their official website that they've been working since 2017 on the Hong Kong digital dollar, on their CBDCs. So you think for a freaking second that China is not like, hey, yo, oh, sorry, I had a little glitchy here. China's like, hey, yo, let's confuse them a little bit. Let's confuse them a little bit. Let's put out CBDCs. Let's have all of this experimentation done, and maybe just have the digital yuan internationally, national one. There's 2 different digital yuans. We'll dive into that another time. And you know what? We're gonna have Hong Kong CBDCs. We're gonna have China CBDCs, and we're also gonna just like trick everybody and create a stablecoin business. Even though we don't like stablecoins in our own country, we're gonna create one and actually have that company IPO on the stock exchange in New York. Oh, this is infiltration if I've ever seen it. Now they plan to raise more than $1 billion in a US IPO that could value it at over $4 billion. Are you for real? Sources close to the matter, which I hate that line. I despise that line. Sources close to the matter. Freaking, if you're gonna say something, put your name out there. Sorry, guys, I'm heated. They achieved unicorn status in September, and they tapped banking heavyweights such as JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Jefferies for a potential New York listing as earlier as this year. Isn't it so darn funny that JP Morgan is all like, oh, Jamie Dimon's like, oh, we don't like Bitcoin, we don't like crypto. But we like blockchain. But we like our own JPM coin we've had for over 6 years. That's all right. That's all right. And then we literally found out yesterday that JP Morgan admitted in court that they literally debanked our own president and his family. So we definitely trust JP Morgan with a Hong Kong, aka CCP company, to issue stable coins. That the myth. So clearly. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I need to walk away. Maybe I need to exit the podcast. I don't know. Now, details of the IPO, such as exact size and timeline, are fluid, and more banks can jump in, of course, because China. We're cue the Donnie T. China. Red Dot raised $194 million last year, capped by a Series B in December, and now claims more than 6 million registered users. Backers read like a who's who of crypto VCs, Excel, Pantera Capital, and Blockchain Capital, amongst others. If they pull off the IPO, it'd be one of the biggest from Asia's stablecoin scene. Wow! I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm fully off the walls. Maybe I'm fully gone. Maybe the noodle is so fried it's like burnt to a darn crisp because I see through every single thing. It's called the spirit of discernment. You're discerning. Oh, who comes from where? It's not real. None of this is real. Why are we entertaining this? And everyone complains about Hong Kong, China, but we keep letting them infiltrate our system. Oh gosh, this is so darn frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's so hard for me to see and witness. I just want people to embrace Bitcoin and create a decentralized stablecoin and get away from these people because they literally don't care about us. And that's so annoying because I care about you. Me. I care about you. I think I drank too much coffee. I think I drank too much coffee today. Crypto.com is winning initial approval for being a federally regulated crypto custodian bank. This is major news. And you know what? I wonder where Caitlin Long is because you know what? I feel like she needs to speak up. I love her. We have Crypto.com. They are making headway. This is really bullish news for them, at least. And if you zoom out on Crypto.com, of course they have their token, but they also are teaming up with Donnie T's one of his companies to do American first ETFs. So that's also something that's important. So they're working a lot in the background. They're also doing tokenized stocks. Like crypto.com is like, they have their hands in everything right now. So I would say that this is like the next step for them, and it will make sense in my eyes. However, crypto.com said they received conditional approval from the OCC, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, to establish a national trust bank, setting the stage for the exchange to expand their custody services under federal oversight. The plans force DAX National Trust Bank, doing business as Crypto.com National Trust Bank, would operate as a limited purpose national trust bank. It would not accept deposits or issue loans, but instead offering services such as custody, staking, and trade settlement for digital assets, including those on its in-house Kronos blockchain. Again, the reason why they're able to do the tokenization, the reason why they're able to do all of this is because they have Donnie T and the family in the bag. That's why they were compliant, the first ones up. And even if you were looking to buy Donnie T's token when he first launched it, where were you buying it? The first one, I believe, was Crypto.com. Now, they already run a qualified custodian, which is their Crypto.com Custody Trust Co., regulated by New Hampshire's banking department, and the OCC charter brings its institutional offerings under a single federal framework. Now, that matters for issuers of ETFs, who often prefer custodians with national oversight, which can streamline compliance and operational processes. Again, what I said before makes sense. Because you're seeing here that they're going to have these American First ETFs, which they told us over a year ago. And now they're following up by saying, you know what? Now we have to get this national bank trust or whatever, national trust bank. National trust bank. I'm not confusing this. Now they're like, okay, let's get the National Trust Bank. Let's get approved by the OCC. So that way we're able to have that secure backing. So that way the institutions aren't going to cry that we're not secure enough. So that is major. That is major. And you'll probably see Crow pop off because, again, if they're going to have all this tokenization happening on Kronos blockchain, then obviously Kronos blockchain, Crow token is the utility token for said blockchain or coin, because a coin had just a little background. A coin and a token are different. A coin, like Bitcoin is a coin because it has its own native blockchain. Litecoin is a coin because it has its own native blockchain. Ethereum is a coin because it has its own native blockchain. However, Shiba Inu and things built on top of ETH are tokens. So just a little background there. So being that Kronos is a coin, Crow is a coin, I think it puts them at a little bit of an advantage there, especially because they have their own blockchain, which brings everything back to their home base. Like they're in control at that point, very in control. Although some people don't agree with the tokenomics of the Crow token, you know, I think that's a conversation for another day. It's a conversation for another day. However, in another day, perhaps on the 26th, there's some tea that's about to get spilled, or maybe some coffee on this podcast. Zach XBT, he's an internet sleuth. And all of these, blockchain things that people, are following, all these criminals. Well, Zach XBT is a major part of finding these criminals and going through the transactions, sliding through that blockchain, seeing where's the block and where's the chain that connects that blocks. Zach XBT put out an announcement that's stirring the pot on X. Oh boy. He said, major investigation dropping on February 26th on one of crypto's most profitable businesses, where multiple employees abused internal data to insider trade over a prolonged period of time. People are saying World of Liberty. People are saying Hyperliquid. Some people are saying Binance. Some people are saying other exchanges. I think, you know what? Who do you think it's about? Who do you think it's about? Put in the chat. Who is Zach XBT coming after? Interesting. I want to know. I want to know. Smash the like. Share this out. Now, I just want to throw it out there because I thought that was tea. I thought that was tea. Now, think about it like a brew in your head. We'll obviously break the story here. But now we have an interesting moving around of careers within crypto and the government. We've seen a lot of people come from the government, go into crypto companies, such as Caroline Pham. She was just the acting chairwoman of the CFTC before Mike Selig slid in as the official chairman. She went, Caroline Pham, love her. She's a savage. I enjoy her. She went from the CFTC right over to MoonPay. And then you also see people from the industry, whether that's companies or blockchains, sliding into government positions. And interestingly enough, the new legal chief at the SEC's crypto task force came from Chainlink. Now, also Chainlink is really big. Like, Chainlink is very under the covers with what they're doing. They have a lot of projects everywhere across tokenization, international money and movement there. So Chainlink's really got it down. I have to say, Chainlink's doing things. Now, Taylor Lindemann, the Deputy General Counsel at blockchain firm Chainlink Labs, has joined the SEC's crypto task force as its new chief counsel, filling a role left by now CFTC chair Mike Selig. On an X post, he and Chainlink Labs announced Lindman's departure after 5 years and confirmed his official appointment at the SEC's crypto task force. Chainlink Labs said, "We thank Taylor for his great 5 years as part of Chainlink Labs team in his role as Deputy General Counsel. We look forward to modernizing the U.S. financial system together, taking it to the next level of its development and rapid growth." Hester Peirce, our crypto mama, she said, "Welcome to our new crypto task force chief counsel, Taylor Lindemann, who joined the SEC today. I predict great things." He also has a decade of legal experience prior to the SEC. He spent more than 5 years at Chainlink and also had responsibilities for ensuring compliance with the U.S. and international regulations, which is why Chainlink was able to team up with all these international organizations and do whatever they've been doing. So very interesting what's happening at Chainlink. Just wanted to slide that in there, that the SEC is recruiting people from the industry, which, again, would never have happened under the previous admin. Now, speaking of our president and his family, they have a project called World Liberty Financial. They had a whole conference last week, and everybody is losing their minds because there was a coordinated attack against their stablecoin. So they released a stablecoin called USD1. They attacked it. However, it did not lose its peg, which is very, very important. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do the transition. This is our spotlight. Let's transition. Trump family crypto project World Liberty Financial set out to disrupt the entire system because the Donny T family has been debanked. They're like, we don't want to play these games no more. We're going to blockchain. And they released a stablecoin called USD1. Again, this is a dollar to dollar, 1-to-1. There was a coordinated attack yesterday against USD1. Everyone was losing it. They're like, oh my word, is it going to lose its peg? It didn't. And World Liberty Financial put out a statement saying, a coordinated attack was launched against USD1. Attackers hacked several WLFI co-founder accounts, paid influencers to spread the FUD, and opened massive shorts to profit from the manufactured chaos. It didn't work. Thanks to USD1's sound mint and redeem mechanism and full one-to-one backing, we are trading steadily at par. No scammer can shake the long-term commitment of the entire team and co-founders to USD1. We encourage users to rely on only verified channels for accurate information. T. That is T. Because paying influencers is interesting because who did they pay? Obviously, if they're paying influencers over blockchain, you could track where the fudder came from or the hacker, where he came from. So who was it? And who has the animosity and who has the audacity to actually go and attack their stablecoin? Because if I was attacking the Trump family project, I'd be shaking in my darn boots. But it seems as though WLFI is trying to stand strong here. How do you guys feel about WLFI? Comment your thoughts as we go and take a gander at the chart here. Now, WLFI chart, it's not like the most appealing one to look at, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. Hold on, Give me a pleasant moment here. Give me a pleasant moment. Maybe it's not pleasant for you, pleasant for me. We're at 11 cent WLFI, and we're up about 0.25%. Seems like we're actually almost at the bottom because their wick low was down here at like, what, 7 cents. Seems like we created some sort of support here at about 9 cents, just shy of 10. Your bullish scenario here is about 12.5 cents. You want it to go target that. However, red hat has been printed, momentum's down. We have the money flow down, VWAP is down, RSI is getting wrecked. We had a pump and now we're pulling back. So keep calm, hodl on. Invest accordingly. Invest accordingly. But that's the T. That's the T. Now, we do have gainers, we have losers, and that's what we like to call your coins to watch. Gainers, losers, what's happening? Well, Pippin's leading your gainers today, up about 8%. Decred up 7, Stable up 4, Monero up 3.6, and EtherFi up 2.8%. Losers is Humanity down 13%, Bitcoin Cash down about 11%. What's going on with Bitcoin Cash? Pumped Out Fun, not so fun today, down 6.4%. Nexo down 5.5%, and Pancake down 5.5%. We're looking at Ethereum, that's at 1840, down 0.8%. Again, critical level, that was our level to watch. And look, our wick low is right there at 1750. Send it down, send it down. Your bear scenario, 1550. Looking back over here at April of 2025, we might revisit it about a year later. That's also pretty spicy. It's pretty spicy. But we do want to push that $2,000 mark. That is the ideal case scenario. We're down about 0.75%. Red dot printed pulling it down. Money flow is low. VWAP is not looking too precious here. And then we also got the RSI that is a... Oh, hold on. Let me go to the screen. We're now in oversold. Bullish. We love oversold. Send it. Send it down. Let everyone cry and get liquidated because they're over leveraged. $51 Litecoin because it's the right coin and everybody loves Litecoin. I love Litecoin. Do you guys like Litecoin? Can we have Litecoin emojis in the chat? Can we have some love for the Litecoins in the chat? TJ says, let's get it done and smash the like. I agree. Put Litecoin emojis in the chat. I need so many Litecoin emojis. I'm blind. Anyways, guys, I'm so bullish on you. This is like the best show in the world. And like, I really like have like this undying love for Bitcoin and crypto and God. And like, I just like, I'm so grateful to be here. There are so many days where people are wondering what's going to happen. Are we okay? The answer is yes. The answer is so yes. We're going to be okay. And I really feel like some people are just wondering, what is the next step for Bitcoin? Are we going to survive? Is this the major bear market everyone's talking about? Listen, I don't care. Wait, maybe that was too blunt. Maybe that was too blunt. Maybe your girl's losing it right now. But I don't care. Reason being is because this is a revolution that nobody can stop, and they could shut down the banks tomorrow. They could shut down your credit card tomorrow. They could, your magical bank app that says you have so many dollars in it, or maybe you don't have many dollars, but it says you have dollars in there, and they could just shut it off, and no one can stop you. You're like, you can't do anything about it. You're just going to go to the bank and win, cry. They're just going to tell you to go home. I don't know. I'm telling you right now, I'm bullish on Bitcoin and the revolution it brings. Number go up is not something I care about. I care about you, and I care about everyone having money that belongs to them that nobody can take. That is why we're here. And so I appreciate you. I appreciate every single person that believes in the revolution, every single person that is touched by the revolution of Bitcoin and crypto. Because you know what? No one can stop us, and I'm so bullish on that. So thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Tuesday. If you have not yet, please smash the like, subscribe, and share. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're all right. And hugs. Just hugs to every single one of you. Put heart emojis in the chat for me, please. Please. Huggies. Do I see any hearts in the chat? Hello? Do I have hearts in the chat? I want to have hearts. Someone on TikTok sent me a heart. Yay! So thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Stay blessed, stay happy, do something good for someone today. I'm so blessed to be here every single day to hang out with you guys. So thank you again. Thank you for supporting the show. If you have not yet, please become a member of the channel, get your cool emojis, and then you'll get access to the members only after shows that take place on both Wednesdays and Fridays. Have a beautiful day. Smash a like, share. Have a beautiful day. And I will see you tomorrow. And I'm going to, of course, upload a video in a little bit. I might upload like 1 million videos. But would you watch them? I'm looking at you. Are you going to watch my videos? Also, watch the State of the Union. We might have some price action. Anyway, bye, guys. Have a beautiful day. Smash the like, subscribe, and share. Cheers.